Hello, Leo. Welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your weekly tarot check for the week of April 5th through April 12th of 2020. So thank you so much to all of you who have subscribed, commented, liked, and shared my videos. I so appreciate you, Leo, and thank you very much for supporting my channel. If you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you as a subscriber and hit the bell if you want to be notified when new videos are posted, which is about every week. So I'll be back next week with a mid-month tarot check, and then I'm also going to do a seasonal check for May, June, July, and August. So I hope you're doing well, staying well, and I know this is a tough time with cancellations that seem to be happening every few days. There's some new announcement, isn't there? But we're learning to take the bounce. We're learning to experience contrast and go in a higher direction. So here we go. This is for Leo. All Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Leo. All right, we're going to go day by day, you guys. So we start with Sunday with the Hanged Man. We go into Monday with the Six of Wands. Tuesday, you've got the Three of Cups. And then Wednesday, you've got the Ten of Wands. Thursday, you have the Page of Wands. Friday, you've got the Wheel of Fortune here. Saturday, you've got the Five of Cups. And then, interesting, Sunday, you have the the Hierophant, which is also 5. The bottom of the deck, you also have the Four of Swords. So I do feel like there's a message here for you, Leo, about going within to connect with your higher self, with your source energy, and get that direction. Our destiny is all about being open to divine direction. I don't believe that we're fated to do anything. Fate is like doom and gloom, and you're awfulizing and thinking this is all pre-planned and I have no control over it. Of course you have control over it. You do. You just have to align with the universe. Somebody wrote this odd comment. I didn't quite know how to interpret it, but basically that they think that readers on YouTube or readers in general don't like Leo. And I find that strange because out of the fire signs, and I'm an Aries sun, I find Leo to be probably one of the most likable fire sign, just because, Sag, they always have this tendency to maybe say too much, and that, big Sag mouth. Aries, of course, we're known to be the ram, right? We're known to be bossy. So Leos are warm. I guess I don't know where they're getting that from, but that's also their issue, right? That's their perception, and it's too bad because they're guiding their focus in a negative direction. So if that's you, don't do that anymore. Go looking for positive things, and you will attract more of it into your life. So Sunday, you've got the Hanged Man, and this actually is all about changing your perspective. This is surrender to win. Don't take the Hanged Man as a negative card. So the cards are all about the Fool's journey. And when the Fool meets the Hanged Man, the Fool learns how, and the Fool is our soul, the Fool learns how important it is to be open to changing your own perspective. Everything you see in life can, it can have a positive spin to it if that's how you see it. But I think our ego hangs on to things. Our ego is in the outcome business so badly, and that's where we develop wounds. That's where we get our woundedness, our brokenness from, is that ego perspective. But when you are aligned with your source energy, and I know forgiveness is tough, but when you can do that and just let go of things, you're going to walk free. So Sunday, I feel like, is a day where you may do some meditation, or you might even pop onto YouTube and listen to some spiritual talks, some podcasts, something like that. And it helps you. It helps raise your vibration, because on Monday, you begin feeling really good. Now, this can be this card in general, the Six of Wands. Yes, it's a positive card, but it also can be a caution to be careful of being dominated by the ego, and kind of like feeling good because you're getting, praise, or you're getting something from outside entities. Now, I mean, everybody likes compliments and things, but be careful that doesn't own you and drive you. Really, ultimately, if we can, not allow anyone to influence us more than this candle, you're in good shape, because it can't rock you. Another person's opinion doesn't really matter, and that's high self-esteem. And it's not used to do bad things to people, but you just want to be cautious of that. However, I do think your energy overall, you're going to be feeling, starting off the week, strong, feeling empowered, and having good ideas. For some of you, you may be out of work right now or off of work, and getting some time to think about what are some of the things I've always wanted to do that I just haven't had time to do. You may have had, for some of you, I'm getting singing. There's been things that you wanted to record and do things with, and you just haven't had the time, and you may find you start to produce videos and things, on your own, like YouTube videos, and they're well received. This energy continues on into Tuesday, and there's just a very harmonious feeling here on Tuesday. It's like you're in flow. I do think for those of you that are in a relationship, that relationship is on track, and I actually think it could lead to a very long-term relationship, or if it's been even a couple years, it's going to continue. I don't see an ending of a relationship here for anybody, or feel that at all. For some of you, this can also be about reunions. This can certainly be an ex coming back. I don't read this as a third party generally, and I don't see anything in here that would support that anyway. So if you are concerned about that, this isn't probably your reading, because this is really more, the energy of this feels much more like people coming back, supporting, even like people from high school reminiscing online together about things that happened a long, long time ago. It's something like that. But I do think, again, for those of you that are partnered or coupled up, it really feels good here. Like, you know what? This makes a lot of sense, and I love this person, and I want to run the distance here. Wednesday, you've got the 10 of Wands here. So I think if you've had some past, committees that form meetings in your head and they get you to overthink things, you're coming out of that. And the last month has been uncertain. I mean, predictably, there's been a lot more people trying to figure out what to do, and that creates those committee meetings. But I get the sense that you are putting down any overthinking, anything that's burdened you. And also, too, this is a time to really take inventory, take stock, appraise, and eliminate things that just don't serve you. And I feel like for some of you, there may be some friendships and things in the next couple of months that just don't come back. And it's not going to be painful for you. You don't need them anyway. They need you more than you need them. I don't know who needs to hear that, but I'm getting that message loud and clear. They need you more than you need them. And it will be a relief for you to not have this person kind of hanging on to you. Now, again, this is your energy, and this is for Thursday with this Page of Wands. I feel like you are like this light around people around you, lifting them up, inspiring them, and part of that is through watching you. So those of you that are the part of the reading about being creative and doing some new things, and for some of you too, it may be like making things to sell on Etsy or something like that. People around you are also getting inspired. You may even have somebody who calls you and says, I got inspired to clean up my place a little bit with this time on my hands because I see how you have things, or even like your car or something. They're seeing you and wanting to kind of emulate you. You've definitely got people watching you and seeing a lot of positives in you. So this is for Friday here. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. So you've got 2 10s here, which are both conclusions of a cycle. But I absolutely love the Wheel of Fortune. I love it when it shows up because this is always a good luck card. So don't read this as, something negative. This is all about manifestation. So as you head into next weekend, this is truly a time of fortune, okay? So sit down, get clear about what you want, because you have a turning point coming. You have a change and a turning point for the better coming. That's what this is telling you. And it's also a time of enlightenment. And a true time of enlightenment involves destruction. It involves destruction of the old ways and coming into a new cycle that's transformative. So there's definitely more coming towards you. And this also, too, is a good luck charm for some of you. I don't always get this, but I feel like you could do well if you got like a lottery ticket, and it might not be a huge jackpot, but it might be. You that are Abraham Hicks people, you know it's just as easy to manifest a castle as a button. So Saturday, you have the Five of Cups here. And this can be like you're feeling a little bit down. But I actually don't think it's about you. I think it's about somebody around you who's maybe sick, or they've had some upheaval due to this whole situation and they're just not doing great. And there's some brokenheartedness. And it's like some things that there are a lot of people that were going on vacation this week and didn't go. There's kids that are supposed to graduate from high school and are going to get a diploma in the mail now and things like that. But this card too, it's all about like living in negatives. So it may be, like I said, it's somebody around you, but I do feel like you have compassion for this person. You see the things that they're going through, and it's not without, noticing that they have real pain. So Sunday, this is where I feel like it, relates mostly to your relationship that you're in. You've got the Hierophant here, and this is all about a higher level of commitment. I think you have somebody who's definitely going to tell you, this is the real deal. I want to run the distance with you, Leo. They see all the positive attributes, the warmth, the fun, the fieriness, the outgoing, kind of life of the party, but just that sense of vitality. I feel like they are so connected with that, and it brings them alive. The relationship to some extent helps to bring them alive. Now, for this clarifier for the Four of Swords, some of you may be doing therapy online, or even for some of you, if you've been feeling a little bit under the weather, you may be doing some online or telemedicine where you call and they get your symptoms. I don't think it's a corona thing, but something kind of minor. But in any event, it really is a time just to kind of be still. And you have that 3 different times. The Hierophant also says be still and know. That's why the Hierophant has their whole hand held up. And the Hanged Man, same thing. So I definitely think your message is just be still and know. Know that you are on the right path. And here is your Ask and It Is Given card from Abraham Hicks. I will never get there, so I will enjoy my journey. You cannot ever get it done because you cannot ever cease to be, and you can never halt your awareness. Yet out of your awareness will be born another asking, and each asking always summons another answering. Your eternal nature is one of expansion, and expansion is the potential for unspeakable joy. What a beautiful message. Well, I love that, and I love you, Leo, and I will be back again next week for your mid-month check.